All right, so today we're diving into a villain who is just unforgettable. I'm talking about Kai Minan from the series Nisha, played, by the way, brilliantly by Huang Xiaoming. And this guy, he's not just your typical scary bad guy. No, he's the kind that gets under your skin and really makes you wonder.
And this quote right here, it just nails what's so unsettling about him. He's bad in a way that you and I have both seen. Think about that. His brand of evil isn't some comic book villain stuff. It's familiar. It's that quiet, calculated manipulation, the kind that feels weirdly recognizable, maybe even from people in our own lives.
So that brings us to the big question, right? How is it possible that a villain can give you absolute chills, but at the same time, you kind of get it? You can almost see how we got there? That's the whole puzzle of Kai Minan, and that's what we're going to try and piece together today.
Okay, first up, the hero's mask. To really get the monster, you have to start with the man everyone thought was a hero, because that face he showed the world, well, that was his greatest weapon.
I mean, just look at this contrast. It's total whiplash. 1 minute, he's the guy standing up for his coworkers, taking a punch for them, and his eyes look so sincere. The next minute, that mask is on, and he turns into this ruthless fighter. All that warmth is gone, replaced by ice. It's the same guy, but it's like you're looking at two totally different people.
And you totally get why people fell for it. I mean, think about it. When you feel powerless, when you feel like no one's listening, and then someone comes along and actually speaks up for you, that person feels like a savior. He wasn't just a guy, he was hope. He was the voice they'd been waiting for.
But of course, it was all an act. This quote just lays it all out, doesn't it? Standing up for you is his persona. Pushing you under is his skill. Wow. So the hero act, that was the setup. The real talent was using that trust he built to manipulate you, to push you right where he wanted, which is usually off a cliff.
So, how does someone even get like this? Well, it didn't happen overnight. It was this slow, painful process. It was all about one thing: climbing. And the price of that climb? Well, you had to learn not to be human. It's like a recipe for losing your soul, really. It starts with one choice: your career over your conscience. Then come the compromises, right? You just keep pushing your own boundaries back, little by little. Before you know it, you're not just doing it, you're justifying it. You start telling yourself, hey, this is what winners do. And then one day you catch your reflection, and you have no idea who that person is anymore.
And really, it boils down to this impossible trade-off. It's presented as a simple choice. Keep your conscience, and you lose your shot. But if you want to keep your position, you have to give something else up first. It feels like you can't have both your soul and your success. And Kai Minan, well, he made his choice, loud and clear.
Okay, this next part is maybe the scariest thing about him. We're talking about the logic of the damned. This is where evil doesn't just feel necessary, it starts to feel correct. And it's all born from this insane pressure.
You really have to put yourself in his shoes to get this. For someone with zero power, zero safety net, a single mistake isn't just a mistake, it's game over. There's no bouncing back. You fall and you don't get up. Living under that kind of pressure, day in and day out, it's gonna change you. It has to.
It's like, imagine you're walking down a path, and every step is a tiny piece of your soul you have to leave behind. You think, maybe I should go back. But when you look over your shoulder, the path is gone. It's crumbled into nothing. The only way to go is forward, even if it's straight into the dark.
And then you get to this moment, this quote right here. Since I'm already dirty, let's be dirty to the end. That's it. That's the snap. It's the point of no return. The logic is so twisted, but so simple. Well, I'm already in it, might as well go all in. And that's how evil becomes the right choice for him. And don't just write this off as him being a hypocrite. It's deeper than that. The source material calls it the two faces phenomenon. It's like his personality literally split in two just to survive. The public face, the hero, that's real because he needs it. And the private face, the calculating monster, that's also real because he needs that to survive too. He's both people at once.
So let's talk about why he stings. Why does this guy bother us so much? I think it's because he's not some alien. He's a mirror. And what he shows us is pretty uncomfortable.
I mean, our feelings about him are all over the place, right? On one hand, you hate him. You absolutely hate him for taking people's trust and using it as a weapon. But then, there's this tiny part of you that understands the corner he was backed into, and that's what's so scary. The fear comes from how disturbingly familiar and possible it all feels.
When it comes right down to it, Kai Minan is more than just a character. He's a reflection. He's a mirror showing us the ugly side of class, all those murky gray areas in people, and how seductive the idea of climbing the ladder can be. He makes you look at stuff you'd probably rather not think about.
And the show just leaves this question hanging in the air, which is kind of brilliant. How exactly did he get to that point, step by step? We see the before and we see the after. But thinking about that journey, that slippery slope, how does someone with good intentions end up there? There's no easy answer, and that's what sticks with you.
And I think this final quote just says it all. The moment he climbed up, he also buried himself. His biggest win was also his funeral. He got tossed out of the pit he was so desperate to escape, but in the process, he killed the very person who wanted to get out. He won the game, but he lost himself. Just an absolutely devastating way to end a character arc.